morning, everybody. It's story time. Come on, grab your friends. We'll go to imagination's end. Through song and laugh, there's lots of learning, and the fun never ends. It's story time. Thank you for Ooh, we're a little bit bright, huh? Thank you for joining me this morning. I'm so excited for this story time. Do you know what tomorrow is? Can you think of why tomorrow might be special? Or even today might be special? It's because today is the very last day of winter. And tomorrow is the first day of spring. Woohoo! Which means it's only going to get warmer from here on out. And I'm very excited for this story time today because we're going to be learning all about spring. So today I have an experiment for you in my laboratory. We're going to be learning how rain works, how clouds make rain, and it's a pretty cool experiment. So the materials that I have in order to show you how rain comes out of clouds are the things right in front of me here. Why don't I just knock it right off of here? Good idea. Okay, I've got a cool test tube. You don't need a test tube, but it'll be really handy if you do have one. You're going to need a large glass container or plastic container. Something that you can see through. I used a little fish bowl that I just found in the library here. You can use a ball jar, you can use a big pitcher, whatever you want. You're going to need some food coloring. I'm using blue today because of rain, but kids really like to use all colors of the rainbow too. It's a lot of fun mixing all the colors. You're going to need a smaller vessel, like a little cup with some water in it. You're going to need, I didn't have this last time, you're going to need a paper towel probably, or a towel of some sort to help clean up oopses and messes. And you're going to need some shaving cream. All really simple stuff. First, we're going to make a big old cloud. We're going to go right on top of the water here in our bowl, our big bowl. Here, I'll put it in the center so it's easier to see. Shake your shaving cream so it actually works. Make a big old cloud. You see that, guys? Whoa! Make a nice big cloud. Hopefully this works. Hopefully I'm doing it right. Then we're going to add some food coloring to our cup of water. I don't know, use a few drops. Whatever looks good to you. You're probably also going to need a spoon, which I forgot, so I'm going to stir it with this test tube. Making blue water. You see how blue that is now? Nice and dark blue. I only used like 4 drops of food coloring and it made it that blue. Then, also if you have an eyedropper, those are great. We just didn't have any here, so I'm going to use a test tube. Very carefully pour some water from your cup into your test tube. Then go to the top of your shaving cream and watch this. So when clouds make rain, it's because the cloud is actually water. Isn't that cool? They look like shaving cream in the sky, but they're actually water. So when they pull the water from the earth up into the sky, they start to get so full that they have to let the water go. So when our shaving cream gets so full of water, and we can do that by pouring the water in, you can kind of see our shaving cream is getting full of water here. Just pour it right down in. Oh, do you see that? Here, I'm going to bring you a little bit closer so we can see a little bit better. Bring you right on in here. Ooh. Lower you down. Okay. Do you see how that's turning blue right here? All the way around the top. Gonna keep pouring. Do you see that? Maybe I'll try to put some white behind it so you can kind of see what's happening there. Do you see that? We're gonna keep on pouring right into our cloud. Do you see that water? How the shaving cream is letting that water go and it's starting to rain. Isn't that cool? Let's fill our eyedropper another time. See how much water we can make this cloud hold. Piece of paper behind it. Oh, isn't that cool? You guys see that? Do a little bit more. Here it goes. Do you see all that rain? Isn't that cool? It's way cooler in person, I promise. It looks so neat. Something super easy that you can try at home. This cloud is so full of water that it's raining down from the cloud. Look at us, we're so pretty. Hold it a little closer. See that? Ooh. You can try all kinds of different colors too. You can have it red, purple, yellow, green, all the colors of the rainbow. So that is our rain experiment of the day. Oh, look, I can make it, I can shake it a little bit, and all that color kind of comes off of the shaving cream. See how many different cool things you can do to that rain to make it pop. Let's see what happens if we, kind of make it. Now it's starting to fall. That's cool, huh? So, in the springtime it rains a lot. And this is one cool way that we can figure out how it rains. Awesome. All right, guys. We're going to clean this area up a little bit. Always help your grown-up clean up. Especially if we helped make the mess. We have to help clean up the mess. And we're going to move on to the next part of our story time, which is, I thought it would be perfect to do the Itsy Bitsy Spider today because we're talking about rain and spring anyways. So I have here a house. I also have a spider. He's a happy spider though, he's not a bad guy. I have a, do you know what this is? A spider web. I have a big rain cloud like the one we just made. And I have a sunshine. Do you know how the Itsy Bitsy Spider goes? I bet you do, you're really smart. Let's sing it together. Whoop. The Itsy Bitsy Spider climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Woo! But out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the Itsy Bitsy Spider went up the spout again. Let's try it one more time. And then I'm gonna mix it up on ya. Ready? The Itsy Bitsy Spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. All right, now I'm gonna mix it up. We're gonna sing the song, but we're gonna sing it in a different language. We're gonna sing it in Spanish. It goes by the same tune, we just use different words. And maybe this will help us learn what the words mean. The word for spider in Spanish is araña. And little or itsy bitsy is pequeñita. So the song is called Araña Pequeñita. All right. La araña pequeñita subió, 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 climbed up the water spout. Salió el sol. The sun went away. Oops, sorry. Vino la lluvia y se la llevó. Then it started to rain. Salió el sol y todo lo secó. Y la araña pequeñita subió, subió, subió. Let's try it one more time where I don't make mistakes. All right. La araña pequeñita. La araña pequeñita subió, subió, subió. Went up the water spout. Vino la lluvia. Down came the rain. Y se la llevó. Salió el sol. Y todo la secó. Y la araña pequeñita subió, subió, subió. Right? One more time. One more time. All right. You guys ready to sing with me? La araña pequeñita subió, subió, subió. Vino la lluvia y se la llevó. ¡Woo! Salió el sol y todo lo secó. Y la araña pequeñita subió, subió, subió. Good job, guys. We'll keep doing some cool nursery rhymes like that to help us. All right, guys, and the last thing I have for you is, of course, a Storytime book. Let me get into my Storytime chair here. I'm going to turn this around. All right, you might not be able to see my face. That's okay. We can see the book, and that's what matters. Today we're going to read And Then It's Spring by Julie Foliano. I love this book. It's all about waiting for springtime to come back after winter. This is a Roaring Book Press book. All right, we start out, and it looks kind of like it does today, huh? Everything is brown, brown, brown. That's because there's been snow on the ground for a long time. So the grass wasn't able to get its fresh sunshine and air to turn green. So it all turned brown. Yuck. First you have brown. All around you have brown. Then there are seeds. We can plant some seeds. Some seeds are okay to plant in the ground right now, like spinach. cold weather plants like the ground right now. And a wish for rain. Look at them. They're looking up at the sky, wanting it to rain down. Whoa! And then it rains. Like our experiment that we did today. And the Itsy Bitsy Spider. And it's still brown, but it's a hopeful, very possible sort of brown. A brown that looks like sometime it'll turn green. Is that a little green? Can you see it? A little green? No, it's just sort of brown. And then it is a week. Oh man, are these seeds ever gonna start to grow? It's been a week since we planted all these seeds. Looks like nothing's happening here. And you worry about those little seeds as you wait to watch them grow. Will they ever sprout? Oh, and then it looks like it snowed a little bit again. Everything's white. Oh, gee whiz. And maybe it was the birds that made those seeds not grow. Maybe the birds ate all those seeds. That bird's eating a seed. Or maybe it was the bears and all that stomping, because bears can't read signs that say things like, please do not stomp here. There are seeds and they are trying. Bears don't care about any of that. They just woke up from a deep sleep and they're hungry. And then it is one more week. Will these seeds ever grow? And the brown, still brown, has a greenish hum that you can only hear if you put your ear to the ground and close your eyes. Have you ever tried that in your garden when you start seeds? You should try it. You can hear it. I've tried it before, if you listen real carefully. And then it is one more week. Look, the little boy is starting to prepare for summer. He put his swing out so that he could play outside. And a sunny day. That sunny day that happens right after that rainy day. The sun came out. Everything is beautiful. The air is so fresh. Take a deep breath in. Hang out outside. Oh, yeah. And you walk outside to check on all that brown on that day, that sunny day after that rainy day. And the brown isn't around. Now you have green. All around, you have green. Which means that it is spring. You have spring. The end. Can play outside finally. And then it's spring. I have one more little thing to show you before we go today, and that is sign language. I know you can't see my face. That's okay. You just need to see my hands for this. The sign language way to say spring is to make the ground with your hand and then to pretend that the flowers are growing out of it. So easy. Spring, spring, spring. You try. One hand is the ground, one hand is the flowers. Spring. Awesome. Great job, everybody. Thank you so much for coming to Storytime today. Thank you so much for doing cool experiments with me with shaving cream and clouds. And now the whole water is blue. Isn't that cool? Thanks so much for singing Itsy Bitsy Spider and listening to our story. So it's going to be cold today, but tomorrow it's going to be so nice. And on Sunday it's going to be even nicer, which is perfect because that's the best way to start spring. So say goodbye to winter on this cold, cold day. And tomorrow, make sure you go outside, take a deep breath, and you can smell that spring is in the air. Enjoy your weekend, everybody. Thanks for coming to Storytime. I'll see you next week where we learn all about rainbows, right? Isn't that cool? Alrighty, have a good one. See you soon. Bye-bye.